The Gyrosphere is a self-riding, all-terrain vehicle that two passengers can ride in. And they get on at the loading ramp.
And action.
And it's basically a 6.5-foot diameter plexiglass sphere. Inside is a gyroscopic computer-driven stabilization system. When you get inside, the doors close, but then they become part of the sphere that rolls. The actual design of them was a young artist named Ron Mendel, who did all the drawing and all of the three-dimensional work.
Usually what happens is I'll read a few script pages or get some notes from Ed, our production designer, from Colin, the director, and he'll say the scene calls for this type of vehicle. I'll come up with some initial sketches that Ed might approve. Ed will mark up on those, and I'll refine his sketches into a three-dimensional drawing that he can present to Colin and get approval.
This is a huge thing for me. I feel a lot better about it now than I ever did.
We had an early show and tell with the gyro ball. At that point, it was mostly plywood and some simple plastic pieces, but it was basically a full-size mock-up. And Stephen took a look at the gyrosphere, and there's an area above the head. And he said, wouldn't it be cool if there were some spotlights pointing out?
And even though you're going to be shooting this in the day, you'll never need the lights. At least we'll be able to see that there are I just figured that the theme park is also open after dark. And if you want to get into the gyrosphere and you want to go through an area of plant-eating dinosaurs, that you would want to have lights on the vehicle.
I learned that we're working with Stephen, when he has a cool thing like that, or any director, any producer, when they have a note like that, you make sure it makes it into the final design.
Welcome aboard the Gyrosphere, an amazing machine made possible by science.
Because of the talent that Adam has with his crew at Wild Factory, they really made the gyro ball possible.
Yeah, and we're getting there. It's been a great crew. Yeah.
When you see the movie, you're just going to think, oh, there's this really cool gyrosphere that these two kids are riding around in. But it really is the work of a lot of hands and a lot of people.
That's some real machinery right there. I think we went above and beyond the build.